Hey, I don't have much time today because I'm working literally all day. I literally sectioned this time like just so I can film. Um, feeling I don't know what I'm saying. Why do I still get nervous doing this? I don't know. Maybe should I close my door? I'm kind of scared. I don't want my roommate to hear me. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Okay, should I do glasses or no glasses? Glasses, no glasses. Wait, glasses? Uh, no, maybe no glasses. It looks kind of lopsided with the glasses on. Anyway, this is my super cute prayer outfit. I got it from Batul Collections before you ask. Yesterday was fine, I guess. I was just working all day. Um I'm really, really bad at responding to text messages. I just don't like texting. I don't know. And people don't FaceTime me ever, but I also don't FaceTime people ever. So it's like doing, I don't know. I feel like I look weird. I do know. I need to stop saying I don't know. Should I just share what I wrote in my journal this morning? Because I really don't have much of anything to say. You know, after I'm done making these videos, I'll think in my head like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'll talk about that. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'll talk about that. And then I always forget. The brain, the brain is for having ideas, not storing them. Is something that I learned a long time ago that always stuck with me. Um, I woke up. Oh, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm not bored. I'm just tired. Shoot, I lost it again. Oh, I woke up today at like 6. Yeah, I woke up today at 6. And the thing about me is when I don't wake up super early, I just feel like the day is just wasted. Like, I watched my video back from yesterday and I said, oh, I woke up at 9 a.m. But like 9 a.m. is still a pretty good time to wake up for normal people. Well, not that I'm not normal, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, 9 a.m. just feels like, and I used to justify waking up around that time, like 8, 9, 10 a.m. I used to justify and being like, oh, but when I was a kid, I used to sleep till 12 or 1 o'clock, but I was a kid. Like, I was growing. My body literally needed all of that rest. Not that my body doesn't need rest now, but I know the importance of rest, and so I should be scheduling my time better so that I can wake up at the hour that I want to wake up. Because to be honest, if I'm not awake by 5 or 6 a.m., like anything past that, I feel like the day's already over. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's because like I have such a busy life, alhamdulillah, and there's always something for me to be doing. Or maybe it's because now that I'm Muslim, I just have like a natural thing of like, nah, if I miss Fajr, bro, like it feels like it really just does feel like a waste of a day. And yesterday I woke up at yesterday I woke up at like 9 or 10, and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't know, I just felt like sluggish, and so I realized about myself, I need to just, when my alarm goes off at 6 a.m., no matter how tired I am, I literally need to just get up, because I always regret it. I always regret not waking up early. I have never ever regretted waking up and staying awake when I wake up at 6 a.m. I might nap after, that's fine. The nap is fine after, but I need to get that initial wake up like 5, 6 a.m. because I don't know, it feels like it throws off my whole entire day. And yeah, there's like a hadith about like praying Fajr bringing blessings, right? I don't know. I do know. I need to stop saying that. I do know. I hope when people, maybe this is something that I'm overthinking, but I was looking at the video that I posted with like the face mask, and I think my titles of my videos are kind of misleading, which is not on purpose. It's not like clickbait or whatever. it's just me trying to be funny. I think people maybe seeing that from the outside, people interpret that as like, oh, this video is going to be about this, but no, girl, like my thoughts are all over the place at all times. But I am working on that. I'm working on trying to stay on a consistent topic, but not that it's not a bad thing to go from topic to topic, but that is something that I'm trying to work on because I will be a public speaker. Ooh, another thing that I want to do. Oh no, I don't want to say when I grow up because I'm already grown. Hello, 25. Do I look 25? No, actually, don't answer that. I get so offended when I ask people to guess my age and they're like 28 or like 32, and I'm like, not that it's bad to be those ages, but I'm like, ew, like what are you trying to say? Like, and they always justify it. They're like, oh, you just act mature. Because what does that even really mean? Like, let's be real. What was I saying before? One thing that I will do, I don't want to say like, oh, I want to do this or hopefully I can do this one day, but one day I'm gonna be like on a billboard, or like no, very specifically Times Square in New York, on a billboard with Gymshark. That is my dreamiest dream of dreams. And I've told a couple people and they're like, oh, that's not that crazy of a dream. What do you mean by that? I don't even take, sorry, there was a notification. I don't even take selfies really much anymore. Like, I had to send in a headshot for something yesterday and I was like, headshot? Like, what? Not that that's not normal, but just like me. And then I had to take the pictures of myself and then I wasn't liking any of them. And I kind of just chose one to choose one. I don't know. Yeah. Which, if I want to be on a billboard, I have to get more comfortable with my face and I have to learn. I used to think I wanted to be a model, but I'm not sure that I want to be a model because it takes a lot of work. If you're not famous, it's like if you're just anything with the entertainment industry, like you have to be doing it because you really love it, because when you're first starting out and nobody knows you, you're not really making money. Like, you're basically paying to be seen. You're paying your job to be seen. And that's something that seems cool to do, but like, am I willing to put in the work? Afraid not. But definitely would be cool to model for Gymshark, and especially for Liana Deeb's collections. Oh, if I got to meet Liana, she's from Dallas too, and it just feels like our stories, mine and her stories, mirror each other so much because I think we're the same age. I'm only like a few months older than her, and it's so inspiring to see someone who's the same age as you and grew up in the same place as you get to where they are now. But sometimes I look at it and I'm like, may Allah protect her. I mean, sometimes I look at them like, damn, like, look where I am at 25, you know? But I should not compare my blessings to her blessings, because maybe I have things in my life that she doesn't have, and she has things in her life that I don't have, and I should be looking at those things that she has as like, okay, those are her blessings. It doesn't mean I'm not worthy of those kinds of blessings. It just means either it's not my time or it's just simply not meant for me, or it wouldn't make me happy, because Allah says, like, maybe you want something that isn't good for you, you know? So yeah, I try to look at it that way, but that thought does just naturally creep in, like, damn, look how successful this person is. But like, what is success? You know, that's why you really have to do, you cannot let the world define what success is to you, because if you do that, you'll never be happy. You have to be the only person you need to be in competition with is yourself in all aspects. Like, you can be inspired by other people. You can be inspired with someone's iman. You can be inspired with someone's finances. You could be inspired by someone's job. You can be inspired by someone's personality. But like, to want to become that person, like, that's not you. That's not who you are. You have to find your own rhythm and your own purpose, and you have to define for yourself what success means to you. And when you're doing that, I'm talking to like you, but I'm literally talking to me. Me is you. Crazy. When I imagine these videos, I'm imagining me talking to myself, but like at the same time I'm talking to you, but also you are me. I've been having this very weird motif in my life recently that people are reflections of each other. And so when I meet people and I feel a certain type of way about them, I'm always like, okay, if I feel annoyed by a person, I'm like, why do I feel annoyed by this person just being themselves? Or maybe if they're not being themselves, if they're trying to be like, if they're trying to because you can tell when someone's trying to like people please and trying to get you to like them, and it annoys me. And obviously that is like annoying, but also at the same time I can't let how other people act affect how I react. So I have to like, somebody commented this on one of my social platforms and was like, people, once you understand why people act the way they act, you kind of understand where they're coming from, and you just move on. And I really want to be in that place. I don't even know how I got here. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, defining what success means to you. Don't let social media or anything, if it may not be like going on vacation all the time for you, because maybe you hate traveling, or maybe you hate maybe you like having a structured 9 to 5 where you don't have to, because when you're a CEO of a company, there's a lot more stress that comes with that. Maybe you want the money that comes with that, but maybe the stress of it is not worth it to you. You know what I mean? So yeah, the point of that was just like, define. It's very, very important to define what success means to you, not what the world has told you for it to mean. I'm gonna read my journal now. Oh yeah, my mom and my sister are coming to Dallas this weekend. They're not staying here. My sister is staying with one of our cousins for like, I don't even know how long, but hopefully I get to see my mom, because my mom's gonna come today and then leave tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna read what the things that I'm grateful for, not because it's personal or anything like that, but I'm just I had to think really hard, not really hard, but a little harder than I have like the past few times I've written in my journal about what I'm grateful for. And again, remember yesterday I was talking about like where we have free will, but we constrain restrain ourselves. And today was like when I was about to write something, because yesterday I wrote, one of the things I wrote I'm grateful for is authenticity, and I wanted to write that again today because that's the first thing that came to my mind. But then I was like, wait, no, I can't write authenticity again because I wrote that yesterday. But like, why not write it again today? Isn't that what you're grateful for? I shouldn't force myself to feel something that I don't. And it's different if you're trying to get yourself to think deeper, but I think that was me. It's not that when I thought like to write authenticity again, it wasn't me not thinking deep. It was just me like, that's how I felt in that moment. I'm grateful to be able to make videos like this where I don't have to do anything but be myself, because my worst fear, one of my worst fears, I have many. My worst fear is being super famous or well known and then be expected to be someone I'm not. Because a lot of people, and I'm not saying that I haven't done this or this is like, I'm not placing judgment on these people, but some people make videos literally to just go viral, and then they have to upkeep that personality, be like, hey guys, what's up, Jake Polish, and they have to maintain that and keep that up. And I thought that's what I wanted, but genuinely that life is not for me. If I can't, like, if I can't be myself, honestly, the fame is not worth it for me. It's like, no, 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 no. I think that's why I like acting so much, because see, with social media, you have to oh my gosh, social media seems like a job now. People on TikTok are like, if you want to go viral, you have to post 3 times a day, morning, evening, and night. Post in your sleep, post in the shower, post while you're taking you know, it's getting really excessive. It's just like, isn't the point of having like a social media job so you don't have to work all the time? I don't know. But one thing people don't really understand is they think because when you become like a CEO of a company, or you're like social media famous, that you don't work and you go on vacation all the time. No, I feel like you're working around the clock, like 24/7. Obviously, it's easier in some ways, but in other ways it's like you can never turn it off, and you're always on go. And imagine like your personal brand is your business. So when when you have like a commercial business, people judge what you're selling. Okay, that's fine. But when your business is yourself, like your personal life, and people are commenting on your life, that's just like, whoa, like meta on a different level. But that's kind of what I'm doing though. It's kind of what I'm doing. But the difference with me is I just don't care. To me, it's like, I don't know you. I don't know you at all. The only thing that really does touch my heart is when people comment nice things. Like this girl commented yesterday on my video titled Grateful. She commented, she was like, sorry, I keep checking the time because, again, I'm working and I sectioned off time just for you because you're important to me and you make time for the things that are important to you. Okay, sorry, I just got a message. I need to focus. What was I saying? Guys, I may need help. I used to think that me jumping from topic to topic like this and being so forgetful of what I was saying all the time was ADHD. But girl, everyone now has ADHD. It's so annoying. Everyone has ADHD. Everybody's OCD. Everyone's autistic. Can I just be myself? Honestly, that's what I want to be. I want to be NADYA. How about that? But yeah, I thought it was all those things, but I realized I'm just not all of those things. I thought it was ADHD, but I realized I've just been on social media for so long that my attention span is like this, which is another reason why I record these videos, because I have all my social medias on my phone. Obviously, I'm filming on my phone, and so I have nothing else to do but to just hear myself speak. And it's better for me to speak than to just have all these thoughts continue to sit in my brain and just mess up my brain. Like this frees up so much space in my brain. But why was I talking about that? Instant gratification, filming. Damn, I forgot. Well, should I? What should I? Oh yes, this is. So there's this girl who commented on my video titled Grateful, and she basically was just commenting like, oh, everybody goes through the things that you're going through now. And she shared a really helpful hadith and stuff like that. And she wrote like a really long message. And I was just like, oh my goodness, the kindness you have to have in your heart to do something like that, to just see a random person on the internet that you don't know from a can of paint, and you see that this person is struggling. How did you even stumble across my video, first of all? But like the fact that you somehow stumbled across that video, and I literally just started posting like 2 seconds ago. How did you found the video, you watched the video. I don't know if she watched the whole video, but like, imagine you watched the whole video. Like, I'm not saying anything revolutionary, but like this person saw enough value in it to comment and to take the time. It was very nicely structured as well. So you could very much tell that or I don't know if it was I think it was a girl. She like very well structured her message, And the intention behind that, and the kindness behind that, and the compassion behind that is just so like, there's nothing better than that. Like, a hate comment could never, a hate comment could never be, I don't know. I've seen some very thorough, well thought out hate comments though. But if someone ever commented something like that on my page, I would just automatically think like, why do you have this much time to analyze my life? Like, the time people, here I go. That's another thing. The amount of time that people spend obsessing over other people's lives, it could be time spent obsessing over their own lives. That's another thing that these videos help me to do too. I'm on social media less because I'm actually like recording myself. And then like, because I'm watching my own videos all the time, not out of like obsession with maybe a little bit obsessed with myself. No, but I'm watching these videos of myself back all the time to kind of analyze my behavior and analyze my speech and see where I can improve and stuff like that. Because I'm doing that so often, I just naturally have less time to spend on social media and scrolling. And because what I used to say like, oh, I'm scrolling because I'm trying to find videos, ideas to make content about, and then I'll post. But like, the best source of creativity is boredom. The best source of creativity, the best way to be inspired is to be inspired by yourself. All the answers that you need for anything, this is just a general life thing, but for content too, all the answers that you need are inside yourself. Did this become like an inspiration channel or something? This is not like an inspiration type thing. This is me talking to myself, but if you take value from it, that's nice too. But yeah, I'm just so focused on myself that like, scrolling is starting to feel like a waste of time. Because it is. And not to say that you shouldn't have a way to, entertain yourself or anything like that, but I'm just saying like entertainment's fine. Like, I watch like documentaries and stuff like that, and I have my favorite TV shows, but to be focused on someone else's life and how they move more than focused on how you should be improving on your own life is kind of insane. No, it goes back to the idea that I talk about, which is like, are you living your life for you, or are you living your life to observe other people live their lives? Absolutely not. I refuse to do that. No. I'm gonna stop the video here because I'm about to start work again. Anything else? Any closing thoughts? I really hope that I can talk. No, I'm not even gonna bring that up because, yeah, it's just gonna piss you off. What am I gonna title this video? Shoot. I always figure it out. I'm not worried. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow, I guess. Bye.